things happening this weekend, David, from graduations to
Yeah.
baseball games to festivals. The weather just going to be rocky.
Yeah, it's going to be touch and go here, I think, through the weekend. Now, there's a little bit of good news, and it looks like most of our storm chances up through about Monday are going to be in either the late evening or overnight. So that may help out some of those events. Beginning today, yeah, we got sunshine here right now. We're going to see that sun right on through the early evening, and then the storms really start to fire up as we get toward the evening hours, closer to sunset. But yeah, we got this bullseye in that severe weather risk right over Iowa here. And while there is the potential for some damaging winds with a couple of these storms, I think the biggest risk is going to be some hail as these storms develop into the early evening, just because of how much energy is available in the atmosphere. Then we've got to look at tomorrow, also weather impact day, because of the severe weather risk. This is mostly focused off to our west. Those storms will develop in the afternoon across Nebraska, South Dakota, and then roll our way tomorrow evening. It may not be until 10 o'clock or even midnight before those storms reach central Iowa. And as they move in, they could bring some high winds, but I think the hail and tornado threat tomorrow is going to be fairly limited, those storms weakening as they move into central Iowa. Moving on to Sunday, the next weather impact day. This one a little bit more significant for areas just to the west of Des Moines. Talking about southeastern South Dakota into Nebraska, the northwest corner of Iowa. Expecting storms to fire up, and they could be intense here Sunday afternoon. But again, those storms roll east as we head into the evening and the overnight. As they move east, they will bring the threat for some high winds and some hail. But again, they will be weakening as they move into central Iowa, and some indications it may be not again until closer to midnight that those storms actually reach the I-35 corridor, which will greatly limit any threat of a tornado with those storms. So at least through Sunday, the tornado risk for us is fairly low. By Monday, that's likely going to be the day that has the most severe weather across Iowa, and that will include hail, high winds, and the potential for tornadoes there on Monday. So a busy stretch of weather should bring us some beneficial rainfall, though. Talking anywhere from about an inch to maybe 3-4 inches of rainfall by the time we get through the storms on Monday, and it has been a very dry start to the month. So that would be at least a little bit of good news out of all of this. Right now, nothing but sunshine out there. We do have a little bit of a boundary dropping in from the north, and as the south winds continue to pump in the hot and humid air, that will eventually help to spark some of those thunderstorms here later today. But for the moment, look at those beautiful blue skies. It's a little hot, though. Temperatures already 79 here in Des Moines with a heat index of 80 degrees. Yeah, the dew point's starting to get up there. I think it's going to get up into the 60s here later this afternoon, so it's certainly going to feel a little humid out there, and that will be the case into the weekend as well. There's the heat, already 81 in Iowa Falls, 81 in Fort Dodge, 82 in Perry. With those heat index readings a degree or two warmer, and that south breeze along with the sunshine will help to continue to pump in that hotter air. We're talking highs upper 80s to right around 90 degrees here this afternoon before those storms begin to fire up later today. So once again, most of the afternoon looking just fine. A little warm, sure, highs in the upper 80s, but lots of sunshine out there. It's not until 7, 8 o'clock we start to see those storms beginning to develop here just to the northwest of the metro, and then they push to the east and southeast. And yes, there could be some strong winds, maybe some hail with those storms. I think the best chances here in the metro between about 8 o'clock and 11 o'clock this evening for some of those storms. Then they'll push off to the east overnight, and we should actually be dry into Saturday morning. Saturday, another warm one, highs in the mid 80s, humid out there. Most of the day is looking dry. It's Saturday evening. We'll watch those storms develop to the west and then roll our way Saturday night. Here we are, 3 a.m. Sunday morning. So again, overnight hours look to be favored here over the weekend. So that may be some good news for any outdoor activities out there. Certainly warm, though, highs in the mid 80s. Monday, that's the day that has my most attention here, as that could be the most widespread severe weather risk there on Monday.